Ow. Not okay.
Oh. Oh, how come I can't hear?
I apologize. There was no sound. My mic was off. I'm talking and there's no mic. Welcome to WeAre-Film Podcast. Another week, March 9th, 2026. We got a special guest that was supposed to be here a couple weeks ago, but was not able to make it. But he is here today. So we'll get him on. And then we have our co-host, Mr. Ryan, the assassin, in the house. How you doing, Ryan?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm like, there's a problem with Ryan, and then I realized the problem isn't Ryan. The problem is me.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was me too. I'm like, going through all my settings. I'm like, did I do something wrong? What's going on?
All right. Well, you know what this part of this time of the intro is. I gotta put on our special sponsors of the weeks and do our startup. So give me a second while I bring that on, and then I'll bring you back on, Ryan. Give me just a second. We'll see you. All right. So, as always, we do have a little thank you for our sponsors of the week. This week's sponsors of the week is going to be Film Hub and Tinting Insurance. So Film Hub has a whole bunch of different tools and software where Tinting Insurance is made just for us tinters. They will insure you while you are automotive. I am so sorry. While you are automotive, or if you're doing flat glass, they got coverage for you. Get with tintinginsurance.com and they will get you covered properly. With that being said, let us get us started with our intro. All right, and then we got our chats on, so that's all looking good. Let's bring it back to our normal screen. I am here. Let's bring our co-host. Our co-host is here. And then whenever we get our guest in here, we'll bring him on as well. I thought I had Ryan on here for a second.
For a second.
Yeah, man, I apologize. I'm kind of all over the place a little bit today, but anyways.
Well, while we're waiting for him, I was thinking maybe we could quick talk about that removal today with the hydrophobic coating, man. That I feel like, bless you. I feel like I've talked about this with a couple different people, and man, I think tinting over the hydrophobic coating, we are going to have failures. The adhesive just doesn't bond to the glass. It's bonding to that coating. That car, all the windows completely removed. The roll-ups did, except for underneath the sweep where they didn't get the coating on there. That's the only place the glue stayed. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and there's some posts about like, oh man, you guys are messing up people's coatings, and somebody paid for the coating. And I know I saw this at another group and a while back, maybe a month ago. You shouldn't be torching the windows. You shouldn't be taking out the coating. None of that stuff. So I think there's like two-sided to that story, man. But you may want to educate the people on why it's important to take it off. And
yeah, I guess we'll see, right? In the next couple of years, we'll start seeing maybe maybe we'll see like these well-known adhesives that we know that last forever start failing quicker because it's on top of that coating. I don't know.
Could be. All right. Well, I see that our guest was here for a second, then he kind of disappeared, then he's back now. So let's finally bring him on, man. I feel like we're playing a game with him. So let's bring him on. Give me a second here. Good evening, bro.
What's up, brothers? Good to see you.
Not much.
How's it going?
How you doing today?
What's up, bro?
Man, I'm sorry. I thought I got rid of my cold, but it's just lingering. So
You're sick?
I might be just, using the tissue too much today. How you doing?
Good, man. Just rushed straight home from work. So I was like, I saw your post, and I was like, man, today's Monday, isn't it?
I got a little messed up today too. We had a late day at the shop, and like I get home normally, like the wife has dinner ready, we eat dinner, did a couple things, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, it's 8:00 already.
No, yeah, I think the time change really like screwed me up, man. Yesterday I couldn't believe I woke up late. I was like, there's no way. But the world came for me yesterday for sure.
The world was today. Like this morning, I get on the Monday morning motivation. Usually we have like 6 or 7 guys, and I'm on the damn thing by myself this morning.
Well, I think aren't a lot of these guys at that conference?
I mean, not all of them, but I mean, not all.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 3 of them are at the conference, but not all of them. It was kind of weird. Like today, like Fernando Sainz, he wasn't on today. He's the normal guy that's on there, and he's not at the conference. Tim joined a little bit late, but Tim was signing his lease, so congratulations to Tim in his new spot. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Looking forward to it. Welcome, Trip, Jordan, Tim, and then I think we had James, who's the one that told me that they couldn't hear me earlier.
Jordan. I think that was James, yeah.
All right, people get busy, man. I definitely understand that, man. That's all right. That's why I say it's okay, man. I'm not hurt. I'm not saying anything other than that. Hey, people didn't show up. It's okay.
Yeah, I think Fernando was trying to plan a reply for Eliu's video. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I can't believe that's still going on.
Oh, man.
I feel like I don't know. I only hear it from one person.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim did join late. Yep.
I
have a CT scan and my MRI for my cancer. Sorry, I missed it. Whoa, bro. You do not need to be sorry about that at all. You take care of yourself. That's important.
Yeah, health comes first.
Health first, always. Health and family, man.
This morning on my way to work, I got on the Suburban and I'm driving for like 5-10 minutes. I happened to look down at the radio and I'm like, what the hell? I'm an hour early.
Yeah.
Like, what did I do? I swear I left at the right time. I look at my phone. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
You stop. I remember when I was younger, you used to look out for that kind of time because you're out partying and stuff. But now when you're at home sleeping, you lose an hour of sleep, and that's no fun.
Yeah.
The funny part now is, back in the day, you had to manually turn all the clocks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you got all your smart devices automatically turned, but then you still have the wall clocks and stuff. Or the smart clocks that are not updated automatically, and that's what throws you off. So it's kind of funny. Yesterday, I had that happen twice. Like I fixed all the my main floor clocks. I found the bedroom clock, and I'm like, I was tripping. Like, wait a minute, what time is it really? So the time definitely gets you, man.
Yeah,
100%.
You mentioned getting that extra hour or whatever party, and I remember plenty of times at the bar like, you can't close.
Like, we're gonna get an extra hour, yeah. Like at 2:00 it went right back to 1.
Yeah.
No, yeah, those are the good times. Now it's all dependent on sleep.
Forward. So if you were at the club, all of a sudden for 1 o'clock, it was 2 o'clock already. It's like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mauricio, so let's have you do a little intro. Who are you?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
For people that do not know you, let's get a little self intro from yourself. If you can explain and tell people who you are and how you got into this industry.
Yeah, man, I'm just a window tinter out of Houston, Texas. I own Texas Tinted. Been tinting since 2021 in December. So pretty much, let's say 2022 in the beginning. So I started off in the slow season, but that was the perfect timing to start because it kind of allowed me to get my feet wet without getting a little, hectic. So outside of that, I've always been just a solo tinter. I got the bug of competing at the last tinter battles in Houston, and now I'm looking forward to doing more of these competitions and kind of get into network with guys in the industry.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, what made you come into window tinting?
It was so that was like right after COVID. I worked at Texas Children's, so with kids with autism and behavioral issues for about 7 years, and they sent us home because obviously we couldn't be doing face-to-face meets like normal with the parents, so everything was just over the phone, kind of like this. And it just you lose the fun of the work of the job. You're just stuck at home all day. You can't get in, you can't get out. I had bought some cars to rent on Turo. And obviously that was like the worst time to have them because nobody could travel. So you're just kind of stuck with all these car notes. And those cars, essentially, I wanted to tint them. I didn't want to pay everybody to tint them. So I ended up just learning. And then people started asking me to tint. And then my video went viral on TikTok after I posted my first car. And that kind of it's kind of what just threw me into the deep end, essentially, to get going.
Mark, I got a question for you. You were an ABA therapist?
So behavioral health.
Behavioral health. What made you get into that? I mean, I gotta ask. I mean, like these, I always wonder about the other stuff. What?
No, I mean, it's again everything that I've done. I just go with the flow. I got my resume was up on Indeed, and they reached out like, hey, would you be interested in coming to work here? And I started off just as a customer service rep for the hospital health plan, and kind of just got promoted from there. So nothing that I've done in life has come with a plan. Everything's just kind of been, just following the journey.
Man, that must be nice. That must be nice.
Oh yeah.
To be able to kind of be blessed with doing such a good job right there, and then kind of working your way into the window tinting. How do you? Looking at both of those jobs, how do you like window tinting?
So it's kind of like the complete opposite, right? So the job is very stressful coming from, dealing with kind of like the life situations that a lot of these families are dealing with, to where now you're kind of like just working solo in the shop, and it's kind of like your piece, right? There's nothing surrounding you, it's just you in that window. So it's kind of just more of like therapy for me, tinting versus having to, deal with other issues from other people.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything that you learned being a therapist that kind of helps you in your tinter career?
Yeah, I mean, so essentially, that's kind of like all about people, right? So when customers come in, you kind of, learn to hear what they need. So it doesn't sound like you're just a salesman, you kind of get to understand what their needs are and just kind of, provide those offerings. So coming from customer service in that field kind of allowed me to be a better business owner just because you know how to speak with people. And I think that's super important.
Yeah, very important. Gotta be able to relate at some way, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's an issue with a lot of, there's a lot of amazing tinters, in the space that are coming in, but they don't have the customer service side, right? So it's kind of, you see some of the posts that they post on the groups, like, hey, I told this guy to fuck off or, whatnot. And I'm like, hold on. There's still customer service that has to be part of this business, right? So it just kind of depends on the kind of business you want to run.
Well, I think it depends on the tinter you are. So like
exactly.
service is there, but it also depends on who you want to, who you want to be and what business you want to portray. It's always funny. I've learned in this industry is that assume everybody's the same way. Like there's a lot of guys that love being a single operator and they love doing everything themselves. And then there's a lot of guys that want to like grow and multiply, right? But assuming that everybody wants the same thing is one of the biggest things in this industry, at least, that I've learned is that, man, there's guys that are comfortable with just being a installer. There's a guy that wants to, kill everything and do everything, but there's guys that are just right in the middle and they're fine with it,
Exactly.
and they've come to peace with it and they love what they do. But then there's about evolution. There's always growth on it, so it's beautiful to see how people change and adapt. So I don't know what you're going to share a video of. I hope it's something appropriate, but I'm just gonna put a little comment on that there. But
I have a question about your so you said Tinder Battles was your first event and everything. Right. Now coming into that part of this industry, right, and seeing that, how does that, is that like a whole different world from your previous career? Like, was there any type of conventions or anything that you did with them? Anything similar?
Yeah. We actually were at that same hotel, so we had a convention at that hotel. So every we did them yearly or by year, pretty much twice a year, where we just had meetings with different hospitals to kind of see where we rank amongst other hospitals and things like that. They're like conferences,
right?
So they kind of just award kind of like the performance of certain nurses and things like that. So, but it's obviously very corporate versus where with this it's just fun. It's just a great time. Tinder Battles for me, when it came to this one, I mean, I like seeing the videos. Like when I walked in, I was kind of at first I was like, well, this is really small, right? Like it looks huge. Whenever I was watching videos before, it looks huge. So when I walked in there, I was like, wait, this is kind of small, but it ended up working out really great. It was just the right size for the event.
Yep.
Yeah.
So are you coming down to May?
So yes. So I'm still planning on going to that. I just hired a new guy to come tint with me. So just making sure he's all set up and he understands kind of like the layout of everything, so I can comfortably go without having to worry about closing operations.
Oh, beautiful, man! Congratulations.
So he's been with me for about a month, man. He's killing it. He has 20 years experience, so it's kind of one of those guys you were talking about where he's been in the industry a while. He doesn't want to do his own business. He just wants to tint. And he's good. He's good at it. I'll be humble enough to say he's better than me. So I definitely got a snagged a good one.
Nice.
Love that. I mean, it's a definitely great benefit to have a senior tinter with you.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna say it right here.
it's like the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, proof is in the pudding, man. Ryan has improved my tinting game so much. Little things that make big differences, man. Marco's in the comments. Marco's another great gentleman that has improved the game. A lot of people, including myself, he's given me some tips and tricks over the years that has really helped me, especially when I was trying to find files and stuff. I know for about a year and a half, between Marco, Dean Mitchell, and a few others, man, we were going through a lot of different files, like which file works the best.
Mm-hmm.
I probably went through maybe 12 different files. Now I've got this little one that is my favorite, and in fact, I had to use it today, man. I was shaving Tesla's top edge, and I just couldn't. I didn't want to chip the very last because it was so small.
Yeah,
and that file just comes in and just smooths it out. So.
Yeah, those small files work great right at that little bottom corner on those front windows, right where that seal kind of covers it.
Yeah. So it's just, I love the little, it's a mini file, man. It's like that big, single-sided. It's very fine. It's just, the top edges just come out so smooth, you can't even tell it's been filed.
Is that like one of those, what are they, the diamond cut or crystal cut?
No, single cut. None of those. Single cut.
Okay.
Dean Mitchell had found somebody up in Canada that gave him one of those, and then he had given me at one of the XDCs a few years back. And then I've been using it ever since then. I just reordered from Amazon. every few years. I'll get older, like 2-3 of them at a time. I end up losing them more than anything else, man. Like honestly,
they're tiny, right?
They're tiny. They get lost. But since my first competition last year at WFCT, I've been now sticking to using a pouch and trying to use minimum tools as possible. Like competition, like I've been around a lot of competition, but I've never done it. And then when you actually step up, the butterflies, everything kind of catches up with you. But knowing the repetition, the repeat is, I think, like a key that I've learned. So hopefully, when you come out in May, you can kill it and show people what you're gonna do. Since we got Marco on here, man, Marco, I don't know if you heard me last week. I was calling you up, man. Are you gonna enter the rep versus rep or / trainers versus the trainer competition in May at Film Fest? Are you gonna be representing Tinter Battles as the official trainee for Tinter Battles? We're gonna start calling out people, man. Like I want to see the best trainer / best rep the companies have. And
what's the prize for the best trainer or
good? It's actually pretty good. We kind of raised it up. We didn't want to downplay it, but we kind of raised it. So it's a nice little. Not only do you get the little title, but you get a nice little payout, man. I mean, for the rep, they're actually taking home $5,000, man. Like it's
nice. Yeah.
Well, how much they put on? It was supposed to be $2,500, but the website put out 5,000, and so I was like, fudge it. If they did it 5,000, we'll stick with it. But it's on there. So we published the website, and it's 5,000, and their entry is same as the singles. So the auto is $299, and but they get paid $5,000, dude.
That's sick.
So and you're only going against maximum 24 competitors on the rep versus rep. So your winning is a lot higher, and that's if the reps show up or the trainers show up. So we gotta start. We only got a few that's entered.
I might have to jump in on that one, But if Marco joins it, I won't join it. But if he decides to stand this one out, I'll go in there.
Well, see, the thing with the rep / trainer versus rep / trainer is that you have to be official, a trainer and a rep. Like the company, you have to be represented by a company. It just can't be anybody that's either a sub or
exactly.
They're a tinter, but they occasionally train. Like not. Yeah. We want that title to go to somebody official with the company.
Right.
So I'm gonna start calling out. Autobahn's having their conference, so I'm gonna let them have their conference this week and start next week. I'm gonna start calling out Jason, Brody, all these guys, Mike Powell, and them all. Calling out Billy Murray. Billy Murray will surprise you, man.
Oh, dude, Billy.
That guy is a crazy tinter.
He won't be there.
Oh, he won't be there?
No, he's got a family. I think it's like, I don't know, some sort of family thing he's got.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Just like Dean Mitchell, man. He's got his daughter's wedding. I think he just but I told Dean we better see a vetting video to prove that you're going somewhere. Marco, the rep / trainer comp is singles. It's just gonna be like the single auto, but it's just for the reps / trainers. So it is a single. The only team competition we have is auto team, and it's auto team of 2. Everything else is singles competition wise.
Now, you do know that this is over the weekend, right? You just mentioned that your new installer is 20 years experience, man. Maybe you wanted to bring him for team.
I asked him. He said he'd consider it, but weekends is my busiest time.
Yeah. I mean, you might be able to tint 2 cars and take home $10,000.
You're right. Yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, a day off.
The money's there with Autobahn doing their mini comp, giving away $1,000. We got the film handler that's being given away.
And honestly, I mean, I was thinking about even going out there with Kevin because that's Kevin's hometown. So Kevin Rogers and me, we might hit the couples and wait on him to confirm.
Nice.
And, and if we can't make it, we'll take the other one.
Yeah, so Kevin's probably like 30 minutes from that place.
Yeah, he said he's pretty close. He said party at his house afterwards, I think.
Oh yeah, we're all there.
Well, mention about staying. The hotel has only got limited rooms that's blocked, so we ran out of those rooms twice. We've added rooms twice already. I don't think they're gonna allow us to add more rooms after the next time we run out of those. So, if anybody wants to take advantage of the discounted rate.
What's the discounted rate? Like $150 a night, or where are they at?
$194 compared to $224 if you go without it.
Gotcha.
So, and it's the connected hotel. It's the Westin. It's a brand new hotel. It's not even a year old.
Yeah.
And it's right next to the event hall we're gonna be in.
Okay.
So if you're competing,
attached.
It's attached
to the convention center. Nice.
Yeah, it's attached to it. So therefore, if you're competing, it's a lot easier for you to haul your tools in and out without really dragging it across the parking lot or into your car and stuff. So Rico says Kevin is his.
Rico's always fighting for Kevin.
He was supposed to come on here too. He hadn't made it on yet.
Yeah, I remember. I had seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some problems with his internet at his home, so we haven't reconnected ever since then. So I love Kevin. He's helped me out when I was fresh into the industry, setting up my first plotter and
nice.
And then I've never had a chance to visit him, man. Like even though he's only an hour away, I just haven't had a chance. Hopefully, when we go to Tint in a couple of weeks, maybe we'll stop by his spot at that time.
Oh yeah.
So, anyway, what do you love about tinting, man? Like, what have you in your last, after 4 years, almost going into the 5th year?
I don't know. I think for me, I mean, honestly, I started tinting obviously because there's some financial needs for it, right? It was taking care of my family. I had my wife fresh, when she was pregnant at the time. When I decided to just quit my job and go full time into tint. So it was kind of one of those like make or break it kind of moments where I had no choice but to make it work. And it's always funny looking back, and she didn't believe it. And she was like, "What? You're gonna quit your job to tint cars? Like what? Like, it's not gonna work." And now I'm like, "Okay, so are you happy that we made that decision?" It's that, right? But prior to that, for me, I think tinting it just provides a good kind of balance between a financial stability along with that free time, right? Where you're I'm able to make my own schedule, spend time with my family, as well as also provide for them. So I think that's the most important part for me when it comes to tint is the just kind of the life it provided for me.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. What do you have? Do you have any goals set for yourself in the tinting business? I know you say you just hired on somebody.
Yeah.
Are you trying to go bigger, wider? Are you trying to multiply?
Yeah. So I mean, whenever I started,
like for yourself.
Yeah, my company's called Texas Tinted, right? So my whole goal was to kind of create franchise of mobile businesses where you're able to kind of just have Texas tinted all over Texas. Texas is huge, so. That was kind of the idea, and that might be, something that happens 5 years down the road. But I think right now I'm really dialed into growing what's here in Houston. And obviously, depending on how things go, then we'll kind of proceed from there. But I'm kind of done my research, and sometimes having these big numbers isn't always the best because you're spending a lot of time to get those big numbers, and the return is the same as if you're just running a one-man shop. So. With the addition of stress. So that's kind of one of the things I kind of need to balance is, where I want to go. But for right now, I'm extremely happy with just, being a 1+1 stop now.
Love it.
Yeah, today we knocked out like three cars in like an hour and a half. It was a 2 Ford F-150s and a 2-door Jeep. And I was like, what? It's like an hour and a half. So just the time that you save by having another installer, I should have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, we had a late car come in at an hour before we closed up, and she came in for just two windows. Talked her into doing the full car plus the full windshield, and because there was like 3 of us, we all got it knocked out like within an hour easily. You know, so having staff definitely helps out, especially if you can delegate stuff. With being able to hire a salesperson now myself, man, I'm getting more flexibility to either handle the back office or come out and help out the guys in the garage. Like Saturday, man, we were busy on Saturday. First couple hours, I'm like, okay, these guys got it, and then all of a sudden we had more customers come in, and it just kind of piled on a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I had to jump in, work in there, and it was just so much fun. Like, to me, I rather Tint than anything else, dude. Honestly speaking, like, I love just shrinking windows and just being in the zone, and then having a great playlist like Ryan and Aaron had on Saturday. I complimented them on their playlist, and all of a sudden they
turned it off.
No, they put on something today, and it was like instrumental stuff. And
yeah, you're like, wait a minute, that's not what I complimented the other day. No. So I've had the opportunity to kind of work with, so I kind of took some advice from Mike, where he's like, whenever you're hiring, just hire somebody green, and train them up. And, and I tried that with a couple of guys, but it's just not the same. It's kind of hard to train when you're really busy. You're answering calls, you're trying to get the car in and out. So it's hard to really, set that time aside. So now with a person who's already kind of been there, done that, like, I don't have to tell them anything. Like, I go to prep the back glass, it's already prepped. I go to, shrink the windows, he's already shrunk them. So it's kind of like he reads your mind. Like, he already knows what's next. And I know that they say some things come with bad habits, but I guess I got lucky, so he knows what he's doing, and I'm happy.
Is that all you guys offer?
No, so we do PPF, ceramic coatings, paint correction. So we do a little bit of everything. So I do mainly like the paint correction and tint with the coatings, and he's good at PPF, vinyl wraps, and tint. But obviously, tint is the main business. But occasionally, if they come in for tint, we upsell them on the other services, but we don't promote them like as a staple.
Right.
How many cars a month do you typically do with PPF?
So we don't do a lot of volume. A lot of the ones that we do are just typically Teslas. They come in for tint, and we're like, hey, do you want to throw on some, paint protection film on the front, and we'll coat the other half, right? So that's typically how I just upsell them. So we probably average about like 4 or 5 full fronts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So again, it's I do want to promote it more. It's just I don't feel like I got that expertise in PPF to really like push it yet. But I think tint for me is kind of like my happy zone. It's just very profitable and very fast.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
you talked about mobile earlier, that you want to expand your business about mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer mobile over working in a shop? What are your preferences, and where do you see yourself in that?
So as far as what I prefer, I mean, I did mobile for 2 years before I started doing only in shop with some mobile job offerings. So before, it was like I only offered mobile, so I was kind of just charging like my normal standard rate. It wouldn't be anything extra for mobile work. The music is super loud. I don't know how to turn that up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
My bad.
The beat just went up really loud. I was like, whoa.
It's been the same, but I will turn that bad boy down, man. Like, let's get it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm streaming. Yeah, it's perfect.
All right.
So yeah, with the mobile side of things here in Houston, it's a very popular service. It just went up again. I think the music's weird. It's quiet and then it just shoots up. That's interesting. That's weird. Like, now it's good.
Well, I'll mute the hell out of it, man. Like, I'll put it down if
Cash is like, this is boring music.
Yeah, he just turned it up.
and before anybody starts in the comments, my batteries are working fine. This is
Yeah, no, but no. So back to that. So before I only offered mobile. Look, it went up again.
No, bro, I'm on some music.
That is so weird, bro. That is so weird. Like, seriously, every time I talk, it goes up.
It's off. It's off.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, so with the mobile side of business here in Houston is very popular. So I was actually more busy doing mobile work than I was in the shop, just because it was more of that luxury service, and I wasn't charging that much for it. But now that I'm in the shop, I do provide mobile service, but it's like $200 extra to go out and do it mobile. So they're not as frequent, but they happen, at least 3 or 4 times a week. Which, I mean, it's really good money to go out there and do it in an hour and a half. You just take everything ready to go, and then you come back. But I decided that I would charge more for it because it's a lot of like business owners, stay-at-home moms with those rich husbands. They don't want to deal with the shop experience. For them, time is more important. So we still offer it because again, the profit margins on mobile is a lot higher. But also, you kind of have to adjust for not being in the shop for, let's say, an hour drive there and back. So you have to kind of so you're losing a slot if to doing a mobile job. So that's why it's more expensive. But yeah, I mean, as far as what I prefer tinting indoors, obviously, for weather purposes and cleanliness. But I believe coming from the mobile side, it's made me a way better tinter now that I'm in the shop. Because you don't have to deal with the elements as much.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with. I've seen a lot of tinters that are mobile when they come into inside closed environments because they're so aware of the surrounding and the contaminations. Because of mobile, they're just able to put out a lot better work than a lot of guys that just stayed in the shop. The shop guys do a great job as well too because they got the right setup, but the mobile guys are just a little bit more aware of the surrounding, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the mobile really helps a lot of guys that enter the competitions. Like if you've done mobile, a lot of times you've done like people you've been working around the customers watching you or whatever. You're right in front of them. So I think that really helps your nerves a little bit. The first time you compete because you're already used to working in front of people.
Yeah, and that's a good point because in the shop when somebody walks out to see them, you got to go to the waiting room. You can't be out here because you're in your space.
Yeah,
but you can't tell them that in their garage. Like, hey man, go inside. Like you can't do that. So you just have to sit there and talk to them, entertain them, and as long as you're not doing anything wrong, there's nothing wrong with sitting there and chatting it up. And a lot of the times, like when you get to network with these individuals, you end up learning a lot about them, and kind of like you open up new doors. Like they'll tell you that they have businesses, that they do other things, and you start, you can push that service to those other items, right? So, like I said, networking is super important, both in intent and even at these events when it comes to customers. So, I mean, talking to customers is not a bad thing at all, especially in their homes.
Yeah. Talking about these events, I had a customer at the end of the day. She calls me up and we're talking tint and we're talking about, how we stand above some of the other tint shops by giving them same day roll down and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I didn't even know that thing was there." I was like, "Yeah, man, we're kind of a little elite. We do events and stuff and competitions." She's like, "Wait a minute, there's tint competitions?" I was like, "Yeah." As matter of fact, we got one happening right here in May, and it's open to the public to see as well if you want to. She's like, "No way! I can't believe that there's thing like that." And I'm like, yeah, you really should check it out. She was really curious about like checking it out, and she's like even interested in possibly coming out. And I'm like, yeah, man.
What's that show that the ninja games? What's it called? The one where they do those obstacles?
Ninja Warrior.
American Ninja Warrior. We should do that for tinters. Like you have to do obstacles. Like you're gonna jump through certain hoops, and then you got to go. You have to trim the window and do whatever you have to. So. It kind of tests these guys' stamina.
Drunken goggle competition.
Drunken goggle. You got to tint blindfolded. See how it comes out. Like I think those are cool little things that'll kind of like stand out. So
how about we get a couple of drag cars and you have to crawl through the roll bars to tint the back window. I've done that a few times. That could be tricky.
I was jumping to a conclusion. I thought you were saying bring some drag queens. So I was like, I'm glad you said cars.
Cars. Yeah. Hey, I mean, my wife has done they have like vinyl wrap nails, so you can get the drag queens there. Everybody can
whatever you need. Now it's in Squid Game. Yeah, so Squid Games, you get eliminated. So I think there's just something fun about that. It's kind of like takes you away from the norm, right? Because competitions are cool, but we do that every day in the shop. So if you add a little bit of a twist, it just kind of makes it something different. Just like adding like some random obstacle or just making it, like I said, the drunk goggles. It just makes it fun little spectate sport.
It was fun. I mean, watching Tinder's 10 and having them those drunken goggles. It was fun until they start figuring out how to work with them.
Yeah.
But it was definitely some good stuff. I know some of the Yoshio guys.
Remember, Marco didn't even know where his window was at first. Remember?
Couldn't find it.
Everybody's like yelling, "No, that way!" He's got his hands everywhere.
Yep. So, what else is your passion? What do you like to do for fun?
Golf. I've recently gotten an interest in golf, man. I don't know if it's just the age or what it is, but golfing has become pretty fun for me. I love golf now.
How good are you?
I'm still in entry levels for sure. I'm still slicing every few hits, but I'm definitely improving as we go. So it's what's it called? Hard work beats talent each time, or what's that saying? Like you're born. Some people are born with it. Others have to work for it. I definitely wasn't born with the golf skill. I'll tell you that.
Well, that I don't know about golf, but I definitely know with basketball. My brother was born with it. I had to work for it. And but it's repetition, right? Like you repeat, you keep on working on it. He's taller than me. He's skinnier than me. He can move a lot faster. But all that meant was I had to go outside the key and shoot from outside and get his ass on the 3-pointers.
Exactly.
Or when we play 21, just tip his ass so he can go back to 0 or 13.
Yeah. No, so, I mean, I tried a few things. I
get the same concept, man. Honestly.
Yeah. So prior to golf, it was pickleball. I was doing pickleball for a while, and I really enjoyed it. But then outside of that, it was just golf and going to the gun range. Those are kind of like my little key items that I would go out there and do. But they say once you're married, you can only have one hobby. That's very true. You have to make time for the family too, because if you have too many hobbies, you won't make that much time.
Bro, my Sundays used to be my day. Now they're the family days. So like, there's no more. It's work or family. Like there's,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to have a hobby. I'll tell you that.
This is now my hobby right here. This is my.
This is your time for you to just hang out with the boys.
Dude, I kid you not. Like honestly, I look forward to this because this is my downtime. This is just hanging out with the crew, hanging out with the fam.
Oh, yeah.
And my family really picks on it. And now they understand like my Monday nights is my podcast night, and I'm not gonna do anything. Like we have a whole bunch of stuff going on, and my wife already told them, yeah, cash is not available on Mondays. So I've got Mondays for this, and I got Wednesday for our team meetings and stuff. So like Mondays and Wednesdays, no go, no bueno. But they made sure, my wife did make sure that my Fridays and Saturdays were typically open unless I give her advance notice. So
exactly.
Like, if there's an event coming on, I gotta put it on the schedule, like at least like I do with my employees. I tell my employees, man, you give me at least 2-week notice or more, I'll get you taken care of. If you give me a last minute, it may be a maybe. My wife's the same way. I gotta give her a month notice, man. Like,
yeah.
I will literally. Okay, so here's 20 years experience. I will literally now text her. So there's no more like I told you or I didn't tell you. Go look at your text.
You got to pull up with receipts now because they'll swear you didn't say anything.
Yeah, digital receipt, right?
I might get in trouble if she hears me. You gotta have digital receipts, bro.
Oh, 100%.
Old age, man. You gotta have digital receipts. Like, hey, what you want?
It's even better if you record a video and send it to her. Like, hey, babe, just a reminder, I'm not gonna be there for Wednesday, okay?
It's the same thing with shopping, man. I'm the same way. I'm like, hey, whatever you want, just text it to me.
Yeah.
I just told you, no, just text it to me. Because if you text it to me, I'll make sure every single one of those things get taken care of.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of video, another thing that I recently started doing, I don't know if you guys have done that for your business, is like sometimes when people ask for quotes, like I'll send them a video now. I'll just like get on there like, hey, what's going on? Thank you for your quote. Right now we're working on this car. They're getting, paint protection film. If you want to come to the shop and check it out. So it's more personal. And it's been doing good. The response rate on videos is a lot higher than just sending the text. I've noticed. So yeah, I mean that's something pretty neat that I've started implementing. So
nice. I know Mike Norgan has talked about that multiple times. Same thing as Mike Burke. they both talked about that in their sales process. Is that,
Yeah.
hey,
Nice.
having those videos, especially if you got a similar car that you're working on. I mean, talking about similar car, man, we had Tesla over Tesla on the weekend, and we
Yeah.
had two exact 26 Model Ys have the exact same package, like same shades and stuff, to a point where our sales girl got confused on
Who's?
whose car was ready and whose wasn't.
Two white
Yeah,
ladies,
like, and
two
there's no
gray.
keychain, right?
Yeah, no keychain.
It's just a card. Yeah.
No keychain.
You got to start labeling and put
Send us
little
the
stickers on
video.
each car.
Yeah. David Jackson send us the video. Anyways,
Which video?
I guess he wants a video that you talked about. He wants to know.
He wants to see. He wants a video of me. Okay, I got you, David. I'm gonna send you a personal one. PG-13. Let me just make sure that you're aware of that.
Oh, nice. So, have you been to Atlanta before, or is this gonna be your first time?
I haven't been to Atlanta. I passed through there very fast. I was going to North Carolina, and
that's usually what you want to do. Get through as fast as you can.
I'll tell you what, man. That gas station was the most craziest gas station I've ever stopped in my life, man. It was scary. I was like, I need to get out of here.
What gas station did you stop at? Now I'm wondering where.
Man, I don't even know, man. But it was. I was low on gas. I pulled over. There was like 12 drug deals going on, and it was like late ladies selling service. I was just so confused, man. It was.
You were probably in the South Side, bro. That's probably
maybe yeah. It was like 6 in the afternoon. I was like, it's insane.
That was probably a little bit north of Thomas. Thomas probably know what gas station you were talking about.
People trying to get money off you.
Yeah, no, I was like, man, I need to hurry up. I didn't even.
Atlanta is a great nightlife. Yeah, man, we're famous for the waffle 3 o'clock. Waffle House is well known.
It's like, hold on,
3 o'clock party time.
I'm trying to see if I can.
Hey, Trip, you know that Top Golf is only 2 exits over. If you do want to do something for golf, man, so maybe we can get some guys.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
Go to Top Golf now.
We have that dinner. We can have like a closing event, for golf or something.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. We'll that might be something interesting. To kind of get somebody to do that. The video you send the customer when you're busy. He's sending the video when you're busy to show the customer.
Yeah, I think he meant you had like a generic video that you just sent.
Oh no! They're all custom. They're custom to the quote.
Yeah, David, I think he meant. So if he's running around the shop and somebody wants a quote, rather than stopping and texting, he'll take a video while he's running around the shop, being like, "Hey, here's your quote," right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Trip, I only know Top Golf, man. I don't know real golf. The only other thing I know is a range. That's it, man. All I can do is hit try to hit what's that?
The ball picker upper. The ball picker upper truck.
I'm not good at golf. The ranges a few times over my course of my
the driving range,
life, but. There's times where I hit it just perfectly, and then there's times like you look like an idiot swinging at it and keep on missing the ball, or it's going either nowhere or like right over. But when I start connecting, man, I'll be hitting those back fences. And it's fun between me and my brothers. We get competitive really quick.
Miniature is my speed.
Like, I'll take Top Golf over no golf.
Yeah, no. I think Trip wants to do a whole 18 holes. He wants to go out there and just spend all day there.
You guys can go to Top Golf, and I'll go to Andretti's right next door.
Oh, Andretti's.
Yeah.
There's an Andretti's there, too. It's funny, here in Houston, Andretti's is really close to the Top Golf, too.
Like the venue,
they're right next to each other.
It's the most diversified part of Atlanta. Like, honestly, there's so much things to do. We're right now working on karaoke night, honestly, as well, too. So
nice.
That's in the background because everybody's been asking about karaoke. Thomas Kang, he's got his Asian connection with the karaoke, not too far away. We're trying to get that locked in.
Nice.
So,
Is there any cigar spots for Avery and Sean G?
I mean, dude, this is Atlanta. Come on, like,
Because I know everybody's gonna be at karaoke, but I know those two guys are gonna go out there and have some cigars. I
dude,
already know.
boss lady, Avery's lady,
Uh-huh.
man, she can sing, bro. Like, you want to see her at a karaoke.
The karaoke, yeah.
Same thing with Sean, man. Sean is
Oh, I
pretty
heard
good
Sean sing too. I was like, wow.
dude.
Yeah.
Sean is good. Trip
Yeah,
right
he can belt
here,
it.
dude. The biggest surprise is Trip Turner. Like,
He
he's been
raps.
DJing for like 18 years.
He'll get up there and start rapping some like 90s hip hop
Bro,
shit.
like you hear Trip rapping, you're like, what the hell? It's weird, but yeah, it happens.
He's
I
a
know a lot of
rapper.
people are asking about the wheel, so we'll have to bring up the wheel in a second.
What made you start the competition, like to do your own thing?
I got forced into it, man. Peer pressure.
And peer pressure. It's like, it looks cool. I want to do it.
It was peer pressure, man. They all forced me to do it.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you know how to do it, right? That you know how to host these events and manage them. So we got a good person leading the front.
You know, I love like planning things and like managing stuff, and it was a pleasure doing it for the event. And then when we parted ways, I just got pounded with a lot of requests to like, hey, let's do it. And in fact, we weren't actually even going to do this year's event. We were going to do it in 27.
Yeah. Oh wow.
We were at WFCT. We got pressured into like, hey man, you guys need to put up an event, and we kind of got a little pressure into it, but you know, it was one of those challenges. Like, hey, we might as well go ahead and knock it out, get it out of the way, and see where it's at. But this venue, I've been looking at this venue for the last 3 years. I'm really excited for this venue because I think it could really be a nice atmosphere. It could be a really nice surrounding, but it's also convenient. The biggest thing for me is convenience for everybody, man. Atlanta, you can get a million flights into, out of, at all times from anywhere and everywhere. It's the busiest airport in the world, man. I mean, there's a reason for it.
And you were talking about the cigar lounge. I mean, right outside the doors to go into the venue is this beautiful garden area. They have couches out there and all that stuff. That's a great cigar lounge if I ever saw one.
Yeah, you just bring your own.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Oh,
I mean, dude, like I said, the venue has so much different things. The Weston's got a sky bar. It's got a Starbucks right there. So like, it's just have the convenience of, you know, you got Korean barbecue, you got Indian food, you got Jamaican food, you got American food, you got like, you know, Cracker Barrel right up the street. Like, you got everything right there, bro. Like,
that's awesome. It sounds like you're describing Houston, man. Like, if you were to tell me you were in Georgia, all these things you're saying, I would say, hey, that's Houston. Like, Andretti's next to Top Golf, all of this.
Area we're in, it's not like Houston. Like, the South is like that area. We're in the North area, and it's not like that. We were at Houston, and it was just funny how the neighborhood changed like so quickly from right to left. Where we were staying at the Airbnb, it was a
you have $1 million homes. You just cross the street. Now you got $300 apartments. It's insane.
Yeah, we were staying crazy. He probably knows where we were staying. We were like like half a block around from the Black Onyx. I don't know if you know where that is.
Where was it? The Black what?
Onyx.
Black Onyx. No, I'm not familiar with that.
Strip club.
Oh, Onyx. I know Onyx. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't gotta put a black.
You don't gotta put black on it. But yeah, I know exactly where. You're right. You're in Richmond. I know exactly where that is.
Yeah. We were driving through there mostly in the daylight. Then the one night when we went to karaoke, we come back late. And when we were at the karaoke club, some woman was telling Trip, you got to go to Onyx. You got to go to Onyx. And he wanted to go like something fierce. And we went and dropped him off at the hotel. And then we coming back to the Airbnb. And all of a sudden we come around the corner and it's all lit up. And there's the Onyx.
Yeah, exactly. That's the party.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was right there, man. Like literally.
No, and there's like 5
it.
other ones just all within walking distance. I mean, it's like there's literally a whole strip of strips. It's insane.
Yeah, but we were right in that area you're talking about too. So like we're in townhouses, beautiful brand new townhouses, but I like across the street, you know, like you said, like $300. Like some of those places look like they're condemned. You know,
so those townhouses are the evolution of gentrification. So like these areas were like already like terrible to live in, right? But people are buying the plots of land. They're building townhomes because Houston, you can't build sideways. You have to build up. And so yeah, that's what's happening. So slowly, as taxes start rising, there it starts gentrifying the whole area. So coming like 3 more years, that whole area will be all townhouses. Yeah. Burn in. Oh, we have a wheel for this one? Nice.
We have a wheel, yeah. Got some stuff to give away.
That's awesome.
So you guys getting pretty busy right now?
Yeah, so February was actually my best month since I've opened my business. It was better than all summer last year. So that's super exciting for me because that just you know shows me that this year is going to be good. So January was, you know, a little rough, but you know February made up for it, and March is, you know, on the same path. So
nice. That's good to hear.
Yeah, and like I said, having 2 installers, I'm able to take in a lot more work comfortably. So, you know, before I'm like, hey, I'm just going to schedule 4 cars so I can go home early. Now it's like, hey, 7, 8 cars. If you want to bring it in, just bring it in, and I know I can still get off early.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So I think last month it was I spent like $4,200 on Google Ads. So that's insane. I've never spent that much.
Yeah.
I've always capped it off like at $1,500, you know, because it's just me. But I'm like, you know, since there's another guy, I have to make sure I have enough work.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's.
And you're seeing the return on it too.
Oh yeah, it came out to 7.2 ROA. So for every dollar I spent, I got $7 back.
Nice.
So it was a good month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where's your shop at? Or where do you work out of?
So we're in Decatur. So it's,
you're in Decatur. Okay.
Yeah. It's right. You know, right close to Atlanta, basically part of Atlanta, I would say.
It is part of Atlanta.
Yeah,
so we're on the rim of Atlanta. So like 285 is the loop that loops around Atlanta. So Decatur is inside the loop. We're actually
inside the loop,
only outer edge of it, like literally the loop, and it's us like less than a quarter of a mile, and then half a mile from the loop. Decatur ends and Stone Mountain starts. But Atlanta is just like LA. There's a lot of little cities and like 5 major counties that make up Atlanta. So when people say Atlanta, and they don't always mean Atlanta as Atlanta City, they're probably in a sub city like Decatur or.
Gotcha. So it's pretty big. I mean,
Atlanta's huge, man. It can take you hour and a half to get from one side of Atlanta to the other side, and sometimes it can take you 3 hours.
Yeah, because I was going to ask if you guys knew Brady. He works with Roger works with him. Roger Mann. I think they're in Blue Ridge.
No idea who you're talking about.
Blue Ridge.
Weird ass red bearded dude.
Red beard. I had no clue who that man is. So they're pretty far from Decatur.
They're up north, hours. They're up in North Georgia.
Hours. Okay.
Yeah.
They're out in the boonies.
Yeah, they're in the woods. Yeah. I was complaining about we have a Jeep, you know, and we used to off road it and stuff back home. I was complaining about that, and he's like, you know, Roger's like, just come up here, man. He's like, there's lots of trails.
So David had a question about what Tesla sunroof.
The Model Y
requires a 60-inch roll, the X or the Y. Yes, it's the Model Y. It doesn't really need a 60-inch, but 40 inch is too short, and you need a 60-inch to be able to shrink it. So it's the Model Y. So charge accordingly. The X sunroof is only the 2 wings that fly out. Those are small.
Yeah, the little Falcon doors.
As a sunroof part of it. The X is the windshield is the big piece on that one.
And the Model 3 has the big back glass. They all have their sucky part for sure.
Yeah. So Model 3 is gonna be the big back window. It's pretty much almost the same thing as the Model Y. It's just they shifted to the back instead of on the sunroof.
On the roof.
So they're very similar in size and the way they're shrunk is side pull shrink. And you want to take your time on that one.
They're just a pain too, man. Like
the Cybertruck is the ugliest of them all because it's a 59.5 inch height for that window, so it takes a full 60 inch.
The freaking headliner and stuff is so crazy. In spots, it's like bunched up tight against the freaking sunroof. Other spots, you can shove 2 fingers between it. It's super annoying.
Yeah, but we're missing Shane on there. Shane Thomas. Oh, there he is.
All right, so the people I've got is Fernan, Trip, Rico, Jay, Avery, Andrew, Junior, Thomas, Marion, and Karen. If your name is not on here and you want to put your name up here, let me know right now, and we'll spin this bad boy in just a second.
Oh, you were missing my boy Shane C. Crocer. Yeah, Shane Crocer.
A&E.
We have Miss Fernando Sainz, Tanny.
Okay, Tanny's not on here. Am I missing these comments?
Yeah, David.
Michael, what's Michael?
Michael. Mike Lopez. Mike Lopez.
I'm just gonna put Michael on there, just like he said.
Yeah, Michael.
So I got everybody up in here.
Oh, you're missing Mauricio.
Oh, Mauricio, yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Yeah. Somebody. All right, Mauricio, I got you on here.
Did you? Yeah, Avery's on here.
Avery's on here. Yep. All right, guys. Since you are the guest, sir, whenever you say it, we'll spin it. We're gonna do 2 goodie bags, and then we'll do normal film hats this week.
Perfect.
So, landed my security film job. Oh, hell yeah. Congratulations, Rico. Rico was really hoping for that one to come through, man. That's awesome to hear that you got it, bro. Congratulations.
I helped him close that deal, though. Let him know, Rico. Yeah. I told him what to price it at. He was going to price like 3 times as expensive. I'm like, you have to give it away to get it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, man, you better get your 10% out of it.
Oh, yeah. He knows. Ricky owes me more than 10.
For the goodie bag, go ahead. Let me know when to spin it, sir.
All right. Did we get Ryan in there? Ryan Wilcox?
Yep. No, that's all right.
Ryan's good on this stuff.
I have,
awesome.
I have all those. All right. I got all the stuff already.
Perfect. What a show off. All right, let's spin. Let's go.
Whenever you say it.
All right,
he said it.
Now. Yeah, go.
You think you were a show off. That's what I heard. All right. First winner for the goodie bag.
Marion.
Mother Marion. Is Mother Marion still in here, or did she go to Alibaba's website already?
Marion, do you want the bag?
Marion probably has it all too.
Yeah, probably.
Could possibly be. All right, we got to wait for Marion and see if she says yes or no.
She put Alibaba, baby.
Yeah, she was trying to make sure that she wins by putting something like Alibaba up there.
She says, "I'm here, but."
Dude, my side is lagging because I'm not seeing these comments come up.
Oh, first hand up gets it, she said. And Zach is in here now too.
Wait, where's the hands up? I just like this.
So close. I'm here, but
put the hand symbol.
First hand up gets it. June, go. Zach put his hand up.
Look at that. Look at that. He didn't even have to get his name on the wheel.
Congratulations, Zach. Send your message over to Ryan Wilcox, and we'll get this over to you.
I got your info. I think unless it changed.
Mauricio was a little late on the hand up.
hey, but I put a hand. He put a whole torso, so technically he didn't follow the rules.
Oh, right? Yeah.
All right, next one. Second goodie bag. Mauricio, yes.
He wants you
All
to
right.
say spin it.
Ready. Sorry, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to it. Karen.
Ooh, Carolina. She's right there by you guys. She's up in, I think, Dallas.
Yeah, I just met them at Tinder Battles. Her and her husband. Super cool people.
Yep. Congratulations, Karen. Are you still in here, Karen? I know she was in here just a little bit ago. Rico says he's already got all the goodies. There you go.
Rico has all the freebies, he tells me.
Yeah.
All the samples.
All right.
Hey man, consistency. You know, he
yeah.
always shows up, you know.
Yeah, Rico's always out there.
Yeah.
All right, for the
All right, ready.
chat.
Last one. What's up, buddy? What you doing? What you doing?
Hi.
She came to visit. She's like, Dad, it's taking too long. You said 8 o'clock.
Yeah. We'll finish this up right now for you.
Avery. Oh, that's like right in the middle.
Ooh, Avery Wells. Congratulations. Is Avery Wells in the house to claim your hat? Avery Wells, are you in the hat? Are you in the chat?
Man, once you get me that his card, he's gonna have a big package.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right, yes, sir. Avery's in the house. So that's all the winners for today. Thank you so much for coming. Any last words, Mauricio, you want to sign this off with?
No, man, just go out there, give it your best, and get your weekend prepared so you can come hang out with us at Film Fest. That's about it.
Yeah, Film Fest, man, May 29th to the 31st. The website has been getting more updates and stuff, so I'm gonna actually, before we sign off, we'll put that on there as well. But I've got to give a shout out to our sponsors before we leave. Big shout out to Film Hub and Tinting Insurance. Sponsors like yourself is what makes a lot of these things possible. So we do appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. And if you got somebody that you want them to be a sponsor, tell them to hit us up and we'll put them on here as well. Represent them and their people. Now, going to Film Fest, if you don't know, you would go to WeAre-Film, weare-film.com to go to Film Fest. The website has been updated on some things. So now instead of everything being on the home page, we do have attendees page. If you're attending, you can buy your tickets. Kind of goes over the process of it. We have a single day pass if you're not able to attend all 3 days, or we have the 3-day pass is gonna be the best one. But I do want to point out, early bird ends this month, March 30th. So right now you can get the full 3-day pass for $77, but if you don't get it before by March 30th, it will jump up to $99. Same thing with the single pass. It's $35 right now. It'd be $245 afterwards.
They could buy at the door too, right? If they, in case they want to go last minute.
Yep, they can. We'll have the entry passes available throughout. The competitions, they've got the same thing. Here's where the money is. So if you were wondering what the payouts are, they're right there. Like I said, this was supposed to be $2,500. For some reason, it got put up at $5,000. So we're gonna stick with it just for the hell of it. We want to see the rep versus rep really kill it. But competitions, same thing. You have an early discount pass right now that you can buy when you go into the tickets. It's only $299 for all the singles and $599 for the 2-man team. The payouts are way better than what you're gonna spend. And then on top of that, with the mini comps happening and all the other prices that you're going to get, there's going to be a lot of goodies worth more than what you're going to come in with. Our vendors page is up for all our vendors to have a contact and see the map and everything else with it. Venue hotels up. This is the venue. So if you want to take a look at the venue, this is what we were talking about. There's a whole bunch of lounging areas on the bottom that you can enjoy. It's right off the freeway, off of I-85, which goes straight to Atlanta Airport. So it's super convenient to get in, get out. Featured hotel is the West End. If you use this link here, you get that 194 discount before the rooms are sold out. That discount does end 4/29, so just know that if it does not get sold out, it will still end by that date. So there's that. You also have the Holiday Inn and the MC Suite within the same complex. You just have to walk across the parking.
Wonderful.
And then the last thing I think we're working on is the special events page. Special events page is going to have the welcome dinner. It's going to have the plotter giveaway. You know, we're giving away a FC 9000.
Oh shoot!
160, the big bad boy. It's a raffle. $100 ticket lets you buy a raffle to win that at Film Fest. You have to be present and you have to be able to take possession of it and manage how you're gonna take that plotter away. We will have the box for it. That plotter is gonna be a brand new plotter, only used at Film Fest to plot out the PPF patterns for the competition and plot out the kids competition for the kiddos.
Nice.
So if you got a kid, you know, this is a family event, bring them in. 17 and under are free.
It's $100 donation to Tinters for a Cause too, so you can actually write that off.
Yeah, so exactly. And you can buy as many tickets as you want for the plotter. So and Mike said if you're gonna buy 5 tickets or more, he'll throw in a hat for you for on the house.
Heck yeah.
So, but it's 100% donation. Rico says he already booked his U-Haul.
Yeah, he booked his U-Haul.
So the welcome dinner,
man. I think every
same thing is $20, Tinter for a Cause, 100% donation. You get 3 hours of fun play. You get from 6 to 7 p.m. You get food buffet. It's grilled salmon and prime rib. That's gonna be your main course. There's only 100 spots available for the welcome dinner, and we're already past 55. So there's less than 45 spots available if you're going to attend the welcome dinner. Karaoke night is being worked on. The film handler is also going to be available as some type of giveaway. We don't have the details on it yet, but it is confirmed that there will be a graph tech as a giveaway, a film handler as a giveaway, and there's going to be a whole bunch of tint kegs that's going to be given away.
Very nice.
So Pioneer and Nanotech are doing a whole bunch of giveaways on the plotters. And then obviously Autobahn's got that $1,000 on the Auer mini comp going on as well.
That Pioneer's giving away kegs, not plotters.
Did I say plotters?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, my bad. Kegs, man, it's kegs, not plotters. They give you one of those Thimu plotters, like, hey, here's the plotter.
A little picture. I think anybody who's flying in, they should pay for extra luggage and bring an empty bag so they have stuff, a spot to bring shit back.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I'm gonna tell you, even if you just come in as a exhibitor, the ticket that you're gonna spend for the $77 or $99, we're gonna have more stuff for you to take away than that money right there. But then you have the opportunity to win more money. You have opportunity to do network. We're going to have workshops there. We're going to have training there. We're going to have the competitions there. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff and educational stuff for you to take away. So not only you get to enjoy it, you get to work, but then you also take away education as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, man. I'm excited for it. I'm definitely ready for it. I'm gonna go buy it right now after I get off this live.
All right.
Just to come in.
All right.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for having me on, man. It was a blast. It was good, kind of getting to chat it up, and I'm excited to see you guys. I haven't forgot your package either. Okay, I got your little keychains and the blades, the little red dots. All right,
I appreciate it.
They're sweet.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, man. I'm glad we were able to chop it up.
No,
Appreciate
for sure.
it.
All right, guys, have a good one. Take care.